forgot how beautiful you are.
I will never forget you.
Who are you? Where's Anna Maria?
Nature called.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Signor Casanova, the Chevalier Jacques de Seingalt, at your service.
Seingalt? Never heard of you. Show me your face.
Oh, my face will tell you nothing. Like you, I am from Venice. We are always masked, even when our face is naked.
I'll take it off
What?
you.
No, not like that.
What?
The way you came at me. No style, like a peasant. Go back, start again. Remember you have an audience.
An audience?
Even if I were not here, you are your own audience. Now carry yourself as you would before a king.
Sir, pray reveal yourself and tell me your business here.
A true gentleman would offer wine and then we would talk. There now, is that not better? Life is a performance, the actor makes the man. A moment ago you were an impetuous boy, now you are a gentleman.
I can assure you, sir, I am no boy.
Indeed. How often did you pleasure her?
I proved myself twice.
I asked if you pleasured her.
Well, more than her husband does. Did he send you?
For latte? No. An agreeable man, if my memory serves, when his honour is not threatened. But let us talk of Anna Maria. Do you love her?
Beyond your understanding.
Beyond my memory, perhaps. If she were free, would you marry her?
I cannot. I work as secretary for His Eminence Cardinal Acquaviva. One day I will be a priest. Perhaps a cardinal.
So she must remain your mistress. You are 19. She is 10 years older. Will you still love her when you are 30 and she is 40?
Sir, my affairs are not yours. I insist. Chevalier de Seingalt, take off your mask or I'll take it off myself.
Chevalier de Seingalt. Well, it is after midnight. Goodbye, old friend.
Your face is familiar, but I do not know you. Your family, sir? You claim to be from Venice, but your name is French. Your wife, perhaps?
Oh, I have called many women wife, but none before a priest.
Mistresses have their advantages.
And disadvantages. Embarrassments can last several months.
Such misfortunes can be prevented. The English condom?
Oh, in ardour, these ways are often forgotten. If Anna Maria should have a child,
They'll say it's her husband's.
not if they know you are the father. You are in Rome, not Venice. In Venice, everything is permitted because everything is either masked or an illusion. In Rome, nothing is hidden, there are no illusions.
Arrangements can always be made.
You think because you're young and handsome, your wits are quick and your mouth flatters, the world will always fall at your feet? You have no idea. The winds of fortune may blow your way today, the next day they may wreck you.
Well, if they do, I shall set sail again. As you say, I have my youth, my looks, and my wits, and I also have charm and a little money.
Your youth will not last, nor will your money. Your charm does not yet impress me.
My wits can make me wealthy, and with wealth, one has everything.
How much did you lose when you gambled in Padua?
Wealth can always be won again.
And lost again. You are too fond of cards, they will be the ruin of you.
Chevalier, you tire me. My lady will return shortly. I bid you good night.
My boy, my boy.
You did me the honor of calling me a man.
I speak with affection, not contempt. I will leave, but first we must talk about love.
What can you tell me about love?
Love is everything. A laugh, a smile, a face masked, a face uncovered, a meal, a dance, a whispered conversation, a warm body, ecstasy, yours and hers, desire never ending, your heart full of joy, and your gut full of fear that it will come to an end.
What was her name?
Oh, she had many names. Too many.
Too many?
Oh, so many women. I loved them all. I thought it was my duty.
A duty many men would welcome.
Oh, I welcomed it. Now I regret it. Each love shone a little less than the one before.
Each of my loves has been greater than the one before.
Oh, who have you loved before? Bettina when you were 11? That was calf love. Lucia when you were 16. She offered you a young man's dream and you refused out of false pride.
I thought it was a sin.
So you had only the schoolboy remedy? Marta and Nanetta. They relieved you of your virginity, but they were only a romp.
Anna Maria is different.
Ah, true. A woman, not a child. With wit as well as beauty.
Well, my lord, if you win that bet, you shall have him. My dear Jack. Oh, it has been so long. Age has embraced you, but not defeated you.
Senator.
Oh, Matteo, please.
And who might you be, sir? This is my private chamber.
Matteo. Signor Giacomo Casanova. He and I have been discussing love.
An interesting subject. Do you wish to emulate your guest, or be warned by him? My name is Bragadin, by the way.
Sir, I did not ask you to sit on my bed.
Ooh, there's another activity you would prefer on your bed. You may join me if you wish.
I wish you'd leave.
Oh, Giacomo, we always learn more from the unexpected than the expected. Now you may either protest or profit from our presence. Matteo, you were saying.
I was asking our host whether your long experience, not only of the fair sex, but of life, is something he looks forward to.
He's told me nothing about his life. All he's done is lecture me on mine.
Well, the Chevalier is a man of great intelligence, generosity, and wit. He is widely travelled and has been presented to several royal courts. His knowledge of the mystic arts, the Kabbalah, is exceeded by none. His knowledge of women and their delights, would shame a sultan with 1,000 concubines.
Yet he's unmarried.
Do you wish to marry?
I cannot.
He wishes to be a priest and she wears another man's ring.
And you, sir?
I have not had that pleasure.
I thought not.
You suspect me of unnatural tastes? Appearances can be deceptive.
I've had to defend myself more than once from men
Oh,
like
my boy, forget the false pride. Have you forgotten San Cipriano? He was expelled from the seminary and received 8 lashes when another youth was found in his bed.
He mistook his bed for mine.
Maybe. Besides, you were in love with another boy.
A schoolboy's passion. I'm a man now. The Bible tells us such acts are a sin.
Oh, the Bible also tells us the love of David and Jonathan surpassed that of women. You know the Bible is full of contradictions that allow it to tell you whatever you wish to hear.
Let me tell you a story, Signor Casanova, about a young man from Venice. One day, he helps a stranger in need. The older man is, well, cultured. The young man, good-looking, quick-witted. They share an interest in music, literature, the esoteric arts.
Do they share a bed?
Unimportant. The young man offers pleasure, perhaps of the body, perhaps of the mind, perhaps both. In return, he receives comfort and advancement.
A fair exchange which more young men might employ rather than condemn.
Who knows what goes on between two friends? Rumour is not always truth, and truth need not always be revealed. Eventually, this young man moves on, but their friendship reaches across this wide continent until the older man dies.
Thanks to your friendship, my dear Matteo, my life has been full.
He was the young man? You took him to your bed?
Oh, Monsieur Chevalier, he does not see neither the truth, the details, nor the underlying truth. To be young is to be so ignorant.
And to be ignorant is both a blessing and a curse.
Oh, but the greatest curse is to be old. Because you can never be young again.
Touché. Well, young man, we will meet again. You will understand me better then.
Will we? When? Now.
Will you go?
And what have you done with my lady?
She will not be your lady for long. You will have to leave Rome. You will then face a choice. Spend a lifetime wandering the roads of Europe, falling in and out of love, in and out of wealth, in and out of disease.
Signor Casanova!
Who are you?
Don Cesare, sir, barber surgeon from Sara. God bless you, sir, you have made me rich.
How?
A token of love you gave the housekeeper and the priest when you were staying in our town. She gave it to a friend who passed it on to his wife. She then gave it to a rake who distributed it so quickly that within a month I had 50 patients who I cured for the usual fee.
You knew you had it. You did not wait until it had gone.
I thought that.
You were mistaken. Love frequently demands a price, and sometimes every partner pays. This is not the moment away with you.
Oh, my apologies. Perhaps I may be of service to you.
You flatter me, friend. Now go.
Another one? Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am Bellino. You surely know of me. I'm tired. I want to lay down for a while.
Never heard of you, and keep off my bed.
Bellino the castrato. My, you are a handsome one.
You can't rest here. I'm entertaining a lady.
Your guest does not appear to be a lady.
Like you, he came uninvited.
And yet you offer him wine, and he sits at his. If you prefer man's company, I'm much younger. I'm almost tall. Do you not find me attractive?
Yes, but your bosom.
An unfortunate effect of many of my kind. Your breast is most manly.
You sound like a woman. Your scent. You have a...
I told you! But if you place your hand here, do you not want me? Your breath has quickened. Your manhood!
Oh, my dear Teresa, put him out of his misery.
What's that? Wait, so you really are a woman? But why?
Because women cannot sing on stage. And because we are sometimes inspected. My disguise must be complete.
Well, as a woman, you are beautiful.
And as a man, I'm flattered to be admired as either sex. It is good to see you again, my love.
And you, how is our son?
We are happy. Are you? Should I leave?
You said you were tired. Here's my bed.
I promise I'll let you sleep.
Would you really? Another time. We'll play this game again.
Perhaps now you will be more tolerant of other men's tastes.
I'm not that kind.
Oh, I know. We live for women, you and I. They give us life. Our wits can entertain multitudes. Kings and emperors may listen keenly to our every word. But if there is no woman in our lives, we are in hell.
To women. All women. Wherever they might be.
No. To the one woman. May there be one woman till the day you die.
Wait there, my hero. May I come in?
The world has come visit me, madam. Why not you?
Henriette. It has been so long.
My dear Jack. If I may stay here, it would be kind.
Of course, madam, you do appear in need of rest.
I'm fleeing my husband. I've been fortunate to find a savior, an officer in the Hungarian army. Without him, I would be lost.
Is he your lover?
He's old I offer him my affection to show my gratitude, but I fear for his health when he repays me.
Leave him. I can be your savior. You need not fear for my health.
I have nothing to give in return.
See you safe and happy would be my reward.
Oh, you are kind. But my happiness is not in your hands. Besides, you do not know me.
I have seen enough to know that you are wise and honest, as well as beautiful.
And with a bosom that would tempt a god.
One day I must return to my family. On that day, I will abandon you.
Stay with me. I can protect you for as long as you live.
My dear, you do not understand. We women are not as free as you men. You are young and think all things are possible, but the world will never forget that you are the son of an actress. My family is powerful. They would forgive neither of us if I left them for you. The longer I stay away, the more conditions I can demand before I return to them, but one day I must go back.
Until that day, I can make you happy. To do so would give me great pleasure.
Would it? Life is difficult, Giacomo. It is full of choices that we seldom understand. The pleasure a woman gives you may not be worth the pain that often follows. And pleasure always ends.
Which is why, my dear Henriette, we men are no more free than you women. You draw us to you, we cannot resist. At least sometimes the pleasure is worth the pain.
Jacques,
You were wrong to say I would forget you. More than any other woman, you have remained in my heart.
You could have destroyed my life. Instead, I destroyed yours.
You destroyed nothing. I chose my own destiny. As Giacomo must choose his.
I can stand the pain that follows if I know I can give you pleasure again and again.
Oh, my dear, dear Giacomo. You and I have so much to give each other, and so much to lose. As for you,
I'm in love.
With Henriette? Anna Maria? Bellino?
All of them?
Oh, you cannot have them all. If you have them all, you will lose them all. You will never be content.
You might be right about Anna Maria. An affair with a married woman can't last. As for being content, that depends on money. Do you have money?
I have had.
Well, that's what I want. Money. Lots of it. And women. Many. There are beautiful women everywhere. With or without money, I'll kneel at their feet. I'll draw them close. Taste their scent. They'll moan as my fingers caress their most private parts. Gasp with joy when my weapon breaches them. I will give them the greatest pleasure they can ever conceive.
Oh, beware that word, conceive.
I can't be a priest. Too much hypocrisy. Perhaps I should travel. Is it true you've met emperors and kings?
Oh, I have been welcomed by the highest in many lands. I have lived in great houses. I have loved 100 women. I have been...
a schemer, a plotter, a ledger, a liar, a deceiver, and a thief.
Maria, welcome. I dispute none of these, except perhaps the last.
Sister, I'm sorry.
Relax, boy. I would much rather you pulled clothes off than put them on.
How long have you been watching us?
Long enough to know that nothing interesting was going to happen. I prefer watching when your companion is a woman.
Always a performance, I said, even when we believe ourselves unseen.
Does that shock you, young man? I like to observe the game of love. Lucky pleasures! I once had an affair with your guest, my lover.
The French ambassador. He later became a cardinal.
Liked to watch. When the Chevalier learned of the subterfuge, she put on a better performance. You were deeply in love with me, were you not?
Oh, how could I not be?
Sister, in the last hour, my room has been invaded by every kind of stranger. none of them will tell me why they're here. Can you enlighten me?
As for the others, I cannot say. I came out of curiosity to see you.
Am I as you expected?
More or less. You're a bit younger. You're less sure of yourself.
Can I ask you a question? If you sin with men, do you not fear God's judgment?
Chevalier?
Paradise in the afterlife does not preclude paradise on earth.
Bravo! It was God who gave us the instruments of love. It is the devil who wishes us to suffer. He is the one who would deny us all the pleasures of the senses.
My dear Maria, it is wonderful to see you. But I wish to speak with our host alone.
Oh, about what?
About love. It is a madness, a sickness. Giacomo, I urge you, do not let your eye be turned by every woman you see. Be loyal to one. Marry her. Have children. Do anything, but above all, be faithful to your wife. Only then will you be truly happy.
Well, he has his charms, but he's still too inexperienced for my taste. You're wrong about love, Jacques. It's a game. It's combat with thrust and parry in the drawing room and the ballroom. In bed. It's only madness if you surrender to it. Make your lover your friend and love can last a lifetime. If your lover is your goddess, you will always suffer. But you're right, I shall go.
Must you?
Your guest wishes it. Oh, do not look so sad. We're sure to meet again.
Will we? When? Where? When?
Did you hear what I said?
Something about marriage? Being faithful? I don't want that. I want a city filled with women. I want music, dance, theatre. I want every eye to turn when I walk into a room. I want to be at the heart of gossip, conspiracy, intrigue.
Intrigue? What intrigue? A plot against the Republic? A low-born scoundrel who considers himself as good as a doge himself? We can't have that.
Get your hands off me!
Giacomo, Lorenzo, my jailer, who kept me under lock and key for 15 months.
Signor, your escape, truly remarkable. Across the roof in the dead of night. The world would have lost a great man if you'd fallen.
It has been my misfortune to see the inside of several prisons. Lorenzo, I despaired I would ever see the outside world again.
The strappado. It causes considerable pain and often permanent damage. Truth be told, Signor, I had expected you to be my guest for at least 5 years. I hope you're enjoying your freedom.
Alas, I am free, but I still suffer. My home is little different to your cell. A cold garret, atrocious food, and appalling companions. I long to return to Venice.
Why not go back?
Twice banished from the city he is. Still, never lose hope, that's what I always say. Even to the poor blighters who end their days with me.
What was your crime?
I showed insufficient respect to the aristocracy of Venice.
So you weren't a spy, a blasphemer? You didn't kill anybody?
I do not always agree with the church, but I have never blasphemed against the Almighty. Murder? No. Yeah, I do confess to spying on pretty women. And for the King of France. But that description, could it not fit you as well as me?
Not me. I'm nothing like that.
That's as maybe, my lad. Nevertheless, the city fathers like to throw a young man like you in prison for a few days, encourage him to become a model citizen.
Consider it a rite of passage.
Well, if I go, it won't be my fault.
It never is. Well, I will welcome you, Signor Casanova. Having a gentleman with wealth and connections in my establishment is how I make my living. On the other hand, bit of advice, an adventurous life is all fun while it lasts. It's a quiet life that ends happily and in your own bed. Till we meet again.
He's no better than his own prisoners. Stuck in his own jail, living off their crumbs. He'll never see me again.
Si les jeunes savaient, si la vieillesse pouvait.
If
Your French ought to be better by now. If youth knew, if age could.
Yeah, but age can't. And youth can. All night long. All these women coming in, I haven't seen you adjust your breeches once. I bet your prick can barely hold back your piss.
Oh, your charm again?
Chevalier, where are you? Oh, I need you to resolve a question of the utmost importance.
Madam, you're welcome.
Is this the boy? Ah, no. He is too old and we have not performed the rite yet.
Madame la Marquise, as you can see from his unclothed state, this is a spirit from the 5th ring of Aquarius, and his name is Selinus. Now pray, tell me your problem.
I need you to tell me whether your spirit guide Paralys appears in the Bible or not. Alas, I am not as proficient in esoteric arts as you, and I cannot find him.
Madame, I am both honoured by your faith in me and shocked by your carelessness. As you can see by the expression of disbelief on Selinus' countenance, he now fears that his brother spirit, Paralys, may withdraw his gift.
Oh, whatever harm I have done, you must undo it.
The mind, the body must be at rest. Only then can our souls gather strength for the task ahead. The holy union when I plant Paralys seed in your body and your soul begins its long journey toward immortality. While allowing your mind to dwell on trivial matters, you weaken your soul and risk your future immortality.
But I thought that greater knowledge would give my soul strength.
Oh, not at this level of the spirit world, madam. But do not believe me. Believe Selinus, whose wisdom is so much greater than my own.
The Chevalier speaks the truth, woman. You have debased yourself with idle curiosity when Paralys knows of this. He might not wish to assist you anymore.
Is there nothing I can do to rectify this error?
You must purify yourself.
That rite is expensive.
I will pay whatever it takes. Selinus, will you be there?
If you are truly repentant, I will bless you with my presence. So be it now. Go, I must speak alone with the Chevalier.
Chevalier, can you ever forgive me?
Marquise, your innocence demands my forgiveness. Oh, well done. A performance as impressive as my own.
Who was that old woman? How much money did you get from her?
Oh, enough. I had other expenses. Other spirits. They did not come cheap.
And the Kabbalah told that old woman to mate with you and have a child?
Oh, more or less. She trusted me and I gave her hope. But the story took on a life of its own.
The nun was right. You are a liar and a deceiver.
Oh, never regret taking money from fools. Only a thief steals from an honest man.
I must be in heaven. There are so many angels.
Who are you?
Giacomo Casanova, your servant, your slave. Who are you?
My name is Sara.
There were several Saras.
You are beautiful. Let me worship you.
How?
You love me?
You arouse strong feelings in me. that love?
It is the love that leads to paradise.
What are you doing?
I'm showing you my love.
We are not married.
We can be married in the sights of heaven.
I promise to another.
You cannot love you as I do. Do you not love me?
Of course I do.
Then show me. Let me prove it to you.
You prove it with your kisses.
There is a greater proof. Honor me with it.
I cannot.
Then you do not love me.
That is not true. I have never felt for anyone what I feel for you. Why those tears?
Because you're driving me to despair. I must show you my love.
But not in that way.
Please, my love.
I have no wealth. Only my beauty and my honor. Would you rob me of my most precious possession?
No. No, I cannot.
You will always be in my heart. But now I must go to my father and my future husband.
No, my love. I could not force her. Gentleman does not dishonor women.
I suspect more gentlemen dishonour women than honour them, but you are right. Lust without love is worthless.
There will be others.
Oh, many others. But they will leave you. They will always leave you.
Ah, I'm sorry, I've come into the wrong room.
Do not apologize, madam. Tonight my bedchamber is open to all. Giacomo Casanova, this is the Chevalier de Seingalt.
I did not expect to see you again.
Nor are you. Are you still in London?
Yes.
How are the children?
Joseph is difficult. I should never have left him with you.
And Sophie?
She is well.
I should never have left her with you. You turned her against me.
You turned him against me!
You chose to leave your son with me and take my daughter.
Our daughter!
I'm under the impression you two know each other.
From this to this.
I'm sorry, what's your name, madam?
Mistress Cornelys.
In Venice it was Teresa Remir. Once she was beautiful. She loved me.
Once you were handsome. I seduced you to amuse myself.
But you had 2 children with him.
One child. He stole the other.
You asked me to take him. For years I educated him at my expense.
It was convenient to leave him with you. As for Sophie, you abandoned her.
You kept her from me.
Will you never learn? I doubt it.
Learn what?
That the begetting of children is a serious affair. For women, that is.
Well, not for men.
Fathers are useful if they can give their child an inheritance and a name.
That was,
Otherwise, an inconvenience best forgotten.
and that was all you cared about. Money and a man to give you a child.
All you had was a smooth tongue. You could never give me the power and the dignity that my beauty deserved. I had to suffer your slobbering mouth on my breast and your little prick jabbing my cunt. We will not meet again.
Oh, I sincerely hope not. Oh, that woman, I should never have gone to London.
I hear the English are intolerable.
The climate is depressing, the food unpalatable. The English have an appealing arrogance.
Not so mad, my dear. 'Tis a time all women suffer. But you have a present for me, do you not?
Charpillon, a damned whore from Paris who I met in London. Promised everything and gave nothing.
You shall have me. But first I must have a house. My family must be taken care of.
I gave her the house. 100 guineas to her mother in the expectation of love.
Take pity on me. How ill.
They told me she was dying the day I saw her dance with Lord Grosvenor.
How can I love you when you do not trust me?
She revealed her charms again and again, and then spurned me when I was at the height of passion.
You shall have what you want when I'm ready to give it.
I took her mother to court to get back my money. She had me arrested for threatening her life.
Making you suffer is far greater pleasure than your prick in my curry.
Some say that man is master of the world and woman his slave. It is not true. The master is the one who can bestow or deny the gift. The slave, the one who desires it. And the greatest master is passion, who makes slaves of us all. I stood on the edge of Westminster Bridge, lead in my pockets, the waters as dark as my life.
Hang on a minute. There's Seagull, isn't it? You look trouble, old chap. What, woman trouble? Damn the lot of them. There's only one cure for love. Beer, beef and Yorkshire pudding. Now good shot in your pistol. Ha! Yes, and there's an inn not far from here, where for a crown you can eat your fill and lodge the prettiest fillies in all England. Ha!
An appealingly arrogant Englishman?
So well, Agar, a good friend. The beef was boiled. The pudding should have stayed in Yorkshire. The women were beautiful. But my weapon had no powder.
I could never kill myself for a woman. No matter how beautiful she is.
Oh, my boy, you still do not understand. Each man sees what he wants. It was not her body Charpillon was offering, but my youth.
I begin to feel sorry for you.
Oh, I feel sorry for myself sometimes. I'm writing my memoirs, and with each word I bring back a lover's scent. Love's ecstasy. And then I put down my quill, and I remember. I am ending my days in a cold, dark castle, with no fortune and no love in my life except that of my hounds.
Sir? You're wounded.
I will recover.
Giacomo, Deputy Xavier Branicki of Walsall.
Seingalt. How old you look.
Oh, how old I am. I'm glad you survived our encounter.
Wait, you two fought a duel? What was the cause?
He called me a coward.
Monsieur Chevalier, I had to act as I did.
The deputy's lover wrongly believed I had spurned her. I had to leave Walsall, another city I could not return to.
It was the same in Madrid, was it not? Prison again.
A temporary embarrassment.
You returned to Italy, but stayed clear of Venice. It was your misfortune never to find a home. Well, God be with you, Signor Casanova.
He just called you by my name.
Which is my name. I am the Chevalier Jacques Casanova de Seingalt.
Coincidence?
You know that it isn't. Look at me.
You are me?
I was you, but you do not have to be me.
No, this can't be. It's not-
Chevalier,
Who are you? We're busy.
my name is Cecilia.
Ah, beautiful, is she not? How are you, my child?
Happy?
And our son?
You prosper.
I'm sorry, young lady. Could you tell me your name again?
Cecilia. Cecilia Balatti.
Your mother's name?
Anna Maria Balatti.
Anna Maria? No! No! No!
She had to have a child, and her husband was impotent.
You and her?
What's wrong?
Get out! Oh, get out! Get out! How could you? Your own daughter!
Our own daughter?
No! No!
Cecilia was not wise.
So you had a child with her? Just get away from me. Get away from me. You can't be. Leave me alone.
Are you coming to the party?
It began well. So many women.
Come to Parma with me. Come to Bear.
Come.
I must reward you for your kindness. Honour me with your company.
Honour me.
Honor me.
Oh, life is wonderful when you are young.
Money comes to those with elegance and charm.
Oh, the cards brought us luck tonight.
I will pay anything for immortality.
You travel far.
You are going to Constantinople? I will see you again.
Perhaps we will meet in Paris.
How was the Empress? How was St. Petersburg?
It never lasts.
I can give you anything except that, my love.
You will forget me.
A disease? Again?
I no longer trust you.
You must leave Rome.
Look, but don't touch.
How many prisons? How many cities did you leave in disgrace?
My husband knows. No, I cannot see you.
I must leave you.
You sicken me.
Look at me. I live in a cold castle, surrounded by fools whose greatest pleasure comes from making my life a torment. The women I loved have all gone. My children do not know me. I am sick with age and the diseases that love brings. It's the price I pay for the pleasures I once had. Find one woman. Stay with her for the rest of your life. Do not die alone.
Look at me. I'm young and alive. I live in luxury. Money, travel, fame, all lie within my grasp. Whatever I want, I will get. I will make friends of emperors and kings. I will be as wealthy as Croesus. I will have the most beautiful women, the best of wines and the richest of foods. My children will love me. I will be surrounded by my friends and family all my life. I will not die alone.
Giacomo! Giacomo!
I am Bellino. You can have me as a man or a woman. I am unwed.
Then I will never forget you.
I am Marquise.
You will bring me immortality.
I am Cecilia, your loving daughter.
Charpillon, you're not worthy of man. I'm not. We should worship love together.
I am Mistress Cornelys. I despise you.
I am Sara. Honor my virginity.
Come to me.
Come to me.
Come to me.
Come back.
Come with me.
Shall we go?
What is it?
Dream.
A bad one?
Yes. No. I don't know. It was an old man. He talked a lot.
About?
Love? There were other people who I've never seen before, but they knew me.
Women. I see women look at you. I wonder if you want them.
I only want you, my lady. These other women. Something the old man said. All women, one woman.
Which woman?
You, my lady. It is my honor and privilege to love you and to please you. To love you. To please you.
Oh,
You